Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, I thought I would film my first week back of semester 2. I've really enjoyed documenting my uni experience so far, and I know that you guys have really been enjoying it as well, so I thought I would continue it. So since my exam vlog, I've had 3 weeks off, and then now I'm back into it. It feels like it's gone really fast, but I've also had a really busy semester break. I was basically just doing YouTube full time, like 4 or 5 days a week per week, and I also worked like an entire week. It's been a busy break, but I'm excited to get back into it and going in fresh with no previous readings and no previous assignments. So I'm obviously still continuing with my law degree this semester, but I am not doing the same electives that I did last time. So my electives this semester are 2 different sign language courses, and these ones are where I'm actually going to be learning sign language, which is really exciting. I'm hoping that they're not too similar, but I'm gonna just see how I go. Today is Monday, so this semester my timetable is not the best, to be honest. I have classes from Monday through to Friday, and this morning I have my 2 sign language classes, so they're both lectures. So I have a lecture from 10 until 1, which is a 3-hour lecture, so that is pretty rough for the start of the week. Then I have a 1-hour break, and then I'm going into my second class for sign language, and that is a lecture from 2 to 4. So it's just going to be a really full-on day today. Phil, my husband, is actually driving me in this morning because he has the day off today. That's really nice. It kind of sucks. I tried to move my timetable around so that I could have Monday with him, but there are no other classes for these lectures. It's only on Mondays. We're going to have to prioritize our Sundays together and our evenings together to spend time as husband and wife. We are just about to leave in about 10 minutes or so. I kind of want to go at like 20 past 9. I'm not going to film in the lectures because in sign language lectures you aren't in a lecture hall. You are in a like horseshoe shape with everybody in the class, and I'm pretty sure this class is voice off, which I hope they have interpreters, otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna go. And it's also a beginner first year course, so I feel like it might be a little bit easier if they've got interpreters. We'll see how we go. The weather this morning is not looking great. I'm just gonna clear some condensation so I can show you. It's just really grey and rainy and windy, so not the best for the start of the semester, but oh well, what can you do? Picked my outfit the night before, packed my bag the night before, so this morning it was a pretty easy transition. You guys have obviously seen a little bit of how my morning has gone, but let me show you guys my outfit. I feel like it looks a little bit dark, but I've got all the lights on and things, but it might just be because I'm wearing black. But I will pop a little picture on the screen of the Pinterest outfit that I'm trying to recreate today, but I basically just wanted something warm but cozy. So I've got my Kathmandu puffer jacket on today because it's a really warm jacket. The one that the Pinterest model is wearing is cropped, but this is the only black puffer that I have. Then underneath I've just got a black long sleeve, and under that I've got a singlet as well, just to give me an extra layer of warmth. This one I can't actually remember where I got it. I may have had it given to me, I'm not quite sure. I've got these jeans on here that have a raw hem, and they also have a little bit of distressing on the knee. These ones here are my Levi's. They are the wedgie straight style, and then I'm also wearing my Mipiachi like ankle boots. I haven't pulled these out this winter, but I do really like these. I didn't have any boots that would represent the model's boots, but I just thought these would be ones that would kind of work. They've also got a little bit of a heel, but it's a comfortable heel for all day. These ones are the Dawn boots, but I just don't know if they've still got them or not because they're maybe like a few years old. I did also straighten my hair with my Kmart straightening brush, so that is my fit. I'm still taking my Mipiachi Janie bag, which I did a video on everything that I carried as a semester 1 first year law student, so if you guys missed that, I'll leave that down below. My perfume of choice today is this one here, which is Britney Spears Fantasy Intense. I love this perfume. It smells great. It just smells like a little bit sweet but a little bit fruity at the same time. That's the fit. Obviously do excuse the unmade bed, we do not have time this morning, but I'm just about to go out and I will pick up this vlog as I am heading to uni. Hello guys, so as you can see I am home now. So I actually got home at around 4 o'clock and you may be thinking, Paige, didn't you have a class finishing at 4? I did. I will get to that. Obviously I had my sign language lecture this morning, which was 3 hours, which it actually went really fast. I thought it would drag, but it didn't, thank goodness. I loved my sign language lecture this morning. It was so much fun. It was very just like introductory into sign language. So basically we started off learning the alphabet, which I'm really thankful I already know. My mum taught me the alphabet on my hands maybe like 4 years ago or something, so thank you mum for teaching me that, because that has saved me a lot of time. We went through numbers 1 to 10, which was really helpful, and then we just went through some basic words, again very helpful. Then we did like a creative sign where my lecturer, he's a male, he had pages with animals and like vehicles, and you had to like go up to the front of the class one by one and do an action or like create a sign that would represent that specific animal or that particular like vehicle, and then the class had to guess. Got taught how to like say my name is, and we also signed that. We also did place names as well, so we did all of those before the creative signing. I already knew how to say my name is and where I'm from because I learned that last semester from some of my friends in my deaf studies class, and I also learned a lot at deaf club because I went to deaf club once last semester and was talking to some of the older guys and they taught me a lot. It was also like completely voice off, so there were no interpreters, which I was a little bit worried about, but this morning's class, it was super fine. It was really easy. Everyone was like very beginner-esque, so it really didn't matter too much. It was the most fun that I think I have had at uni so far. Everyone was really sweet, and yeah, the lecturer is really good at his job, so that also really helps. And then as you guys would have seen, I just found a spot in the treehouse and just heated up my leftover pasta, which I showed you guys how to make in my previous exam uni vlog. So if you missed that, I'll leave that video down below and I'll pop it in the iCard as well because it will be up. And I read a little bit more of Layla by Colleen Hoover. That is my current read. This afternoon's class is where things got a bit tricky. So I had another sign language class from 2 to 4, and I didn't realize, but it was a lot more advanced than probably where I should be at the moment. It had a lot of people from my deaf studies class in this class. I was really excited about that, but once we went in, there were again no interpreters, and everyone else could pretty much like hold a very like fluent conversation in sign, and the teacher was definitely doing longer conversations in sign, and I just couldn't understand it. So we had a break at 3 o'clock, so an hour in, and I basically just went up to him and I was like, hey, I think this class is a little bit too advanced for me. He said he was quite surprised that I had got enrolled in 2 ZSL classes, and I had just said basically at orientation I went to the business and law faculty and asked them to put me in some sign language lectures, and they just put me in a couple for Sem 2 because they clash with my law lectures in Sem 1, but they didn't check my skill level. They didn't actually check what was in the courses and make sure that I was alright with it, and we haven't been given access to like what was actually in the course until yesterday night, being in the Canvas platform that we use. Yeah, I was kind of again looking through it once I got home, and I was like, this is just, I'm not going to be able to do these assessments, they're way too advanced. So I'm hoping that I can switch out electives. I'm going to do a little bit of research tonight and try and figure out what else I want to do. The first class, like I said, I definitely want to keep as one of my electives because I'm really enjoying it, and it's probably at the level that I'm at. But I really enjoyed being back at uni. It was actually a little bit easier of a transition than I had originally thought. I also thought I would give you guys some updates on results. So obviously in my exam vlog I was sitting all of my exams. I was also working on an early childhood assignment in that exam video, I think, or maybe it was in my last week of semester vlog, and then I had my exam vlog, and then after my exams I also had one assignment left to do for my deaf studies class. My early childhood assignment that I got, I believe I got an A+ in it, which is really exciting. So overall for the course I got an A with around the 85% mark, which I'm literally so stoked for. My last assignment I got 60 out of 65, so I think that translates to 92.8, which is an A+, so that's fantastic. And then for my deaf studies I got a C+, which I put more referencing in my assignment this time, which I didn't do last time, and she said that my grade had suffered and got a C+ because I didn't do referencing. But I did referencing this time and I still got a C+, so a little bit confused as to what happened there. It's done and at least I passed. That class is done. Obviously averaged a C+ in that class. For my legal reasoning and writing exam, that was the first law exam that I had, I got a B+, which I'm super duper excited about because, like I said in my exam vlog, I just feel like they gave us too much content and there was not enough time to have a very thought out argument for what we were given. And then for my legal systems exam, so that was my last exam that I had, got an A-. Very happy about that. I was a little bit worried about how I was going to do on one of the papers. One of them I felt really strong, but the other one I had like an hour to write an essay, and we also didn't get taught the content very well, so I was worried I was going to fail that one. So I think I averaged an A- in that class because yeah, I got an A+, an A- and a B+. Really stoked about that. Really happy with how all the grades have been going so far. And I also just thought I would give you guys a little bit of an update as to like my overall end of semester 1 and how I found things, because I don't actually think I did this in my end of semester vlog. My hardest class from semester 1 was definitely my deaf studies class, which is surprising because I thought that that wouldn't be as hard as law. But there was just so much information. There was a lot of readings and I didn't end up getting through all of them just because alongside my law it was just an impossible workload. Yeah, I kind of did my best that I could. I'm happy that I passed, but it was definitely hard. It was interesting, but it was hard. I feel like my easiest class was definitely my early childhood, and in the tutorials we just went through the PowerPoints, and I feel like the way that they marked the assessments was super easy, and I really enjoyed all of the content that I was going through in law. I enjoyed legal systems. I thought I wouldn't like it as much. It would have been worse if I wasn't prepared for that. And then I really enjoyed all of my legal reasoning and writing lectures and my workshops as well. I had a really good teacher in the workshops. Things that I have found the most helpful being a uni student after completing a first semester is firstly showing up to your classes, because you get a lot of information, especially in like law, from the lectures that aren't on the PowerPoint slides, and the lectures aren't recorded. So I definitely have found it easier to keep up and do well by attending class. I also secondly think it is crucial to do the readings, because without your readings you don't have the wealth of knowledge that you need. Being able to get your readings done earlier and definitely keeping up with what they give you week to week. Thirdly, I think definitely having a day of rest per week where you don't do any uni stuff has been great. So for me that is Sundays. Sundays is my full day of rest where I don't do any uni stuff, and it's really nice just to like switch my brain off. Fourth thing is having a to-do list where you kind of collate all of the things that you have to do from every single one of your classes into one big list, because that just kept me so much more organized. But yeah, that's kind of all that I have, I think, in terms of advice. I'm really enjoying uni. I'm really happy that I decided to go this year and start working on my degree that I have been thinking about doing for years. Also going to orientation was a huge help as well, to actually like know the campus, meet my lecturers, discuss what we're actually discussing in class, and to not necessarily to make friends, because I'm not friends with the people that I made in orientation anymore, and to know my way around. That way I'm not like stressing out on the first day of class in uni trying to find where I'm meant to go. Was definitely a weight off my shoulders. Didn't take any notes today, which felt weird, but I guess with NZSL it's all like hands based, because you're like signing with your hands. I also don't have any readings and stuff to do because we didn't get assigned readings. We only have like videos to watch throughout the week just to like practice and stuff. Since we got home at 4, we put some winter sheets on the bed because we hadn't put some winter sheets on the bed. I filmed a little insert for another video that I'm currently working on. I am now sat at my computer and I have just loaded all of my footage into my editing program for my exam week vlog, because I really want to get this video uploaded this week, and while I've got some time tonight, I thought I may as well edit. Phil is also in the shower at the moment, if you're wondering where he is. I will spend a bit of time with him as well. And I also thought I'd update you guys. I changed my screensaver because I hadn't got round to it, and so during the semester break I changed my screensaver just to feel a little bit more me on my laptop. That's, yeah, pretty much all I'm gonna film for tonight, so I will pick this vlog back up again tomorrow. Good morning everyone. So today is Tuesday, my second day back at uni. Today I have 2 classes at uni. So I'm doing obviously a law degree. So firstly I have a class from 10 to 12 which is personal property. Now that one is a law related class, and that's kind of like when legal systems used to be. So Tuesdays it feels like my routine is kind of very similar. And then I have a 3-hour break which is actually fantastic, and then I have legal reasoning from 3 to 4, and they are both lectures. I'm not too sure what the topic that we're going to be doing in legal reasoning is for this semester, but I'm sure we'll get told that today. This morning I got up at like 7:45 and I've just done some quiet time. I made bed because I actually had some time this morning. It was lovely. And then I've just spent some time getting ready for the day. Phil left really early. He was on an opening shift at work today, so he left at like 7:20 to get on the bus. So it's just been me here this morning. I am about to head out for the bus at 9, so I'm going to leave in about 10 minutes or so. So last night after I vlogged, obviously we had our Bible study. I also had edited about 12 minutes worth of my exam vlog, and I had 2 hours of footage. We had dinner, and then I jumped in the shower, washed my hair. Phil and I were reading a little bit before bed. I also did like all of my skincare after the shower as well, which has been really, really nice before bed. I'm not gonna lie, this week I have been feeling quite run down and a little bit sick. I've like been slowly but surely getting sick throughout the entire holidays. Today it's a little bit nicer outside. Sorry about the condensation, but blue skies and sunshine, which is great because I have to walk to the bus this morning. Well, I would show you guys my outfit really quick before I go. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you have seen me wear this outfit before, but it's just such a cozy and comfy outfit to wear for an entire day at uni. Sorry if it's a little bit dark looking. So in my hair I just have this claw clip, which I really hope you guys can see. This one is from Glassons, and then I just have this navy blue Country Road heritage sweater, which I found in the op shop, but obviously is originally from Country Road. Then I have this white long sleeve turtleneck underneath, which was also found in the op shop, but is originally from Dotty. I have paired them with my black flare like legging pant things. But these ones here are just from Kmart, and they're like my favorite pants at the moment. I love them. They're so comfortable because they feel like leggings but look like pants, so it's like the best of both worlds. On my feet I have just put on my chunky Fila sneakers, which I also thrifted in the op shop. That is today's fit. I'll pop a little picture on the screen of the Pinterest outfit that I'm trying to recreate. I just don't have any like jewelry and stuff that I put on because I'm not really a big jewelry girl, so I kind of just wear my like rings that I wear every day and my Pandora bracelet, and that's pretty much it. Let's go to uni.
for mid-year exam. It'll be about statutory interpretation, and then there'll be statutory interpretation problems. But we are going to work on those all semester.
Hello guys, so obviously you can see I am back home now. I literally just got home, so it is about 5:10 as of right now, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as to how uni went today. First class, personal property. I didn't actually like do any clips of the lecture and things like that because we just did like 2 quizzes where you had like the heads and tails, so we were like up on our feet and it was kind of like the last man standing kind of thing, and honestly I don't know if it was very helpful personally, because the lecturer had basically told us everything that we needed to know in a video which he'd posted in like the forum. So I feel like after watching that video, kind of understood it from there that I don't think it was necessary to do like an hour like going over it. And then we also had a guest speaker come in and just talk about some like library research and how to do that for like legal essays and assignments and things like that. There were like technical difficulties for like 20 minutes straight, and I would say probably a good like 2/3 of the class left. I contemplated leaving, but I stayed till the end and I took like no notes. So I'm like a very avid note taker. And then as you guys would have seen, I went to the library and I literally just read for 3 hours straight. So I'm currently reading Layla by Miss Colleen Hoover. Oh, it's really dark in here, but I was going to show you, I'll bring it into the other room because it's lighter in the other room, but I was going to show you how far through my book I got. So Layla is a thriller. I think I started off today being on page like 60 or maybe 50 or something, so now I'm like probably just over halfway through the book, on chapter 13, page 159, and there's like 280-ish pages or so. Very happy about that. I'm hoping that I can finish it this week. And then I obviously had my legal reasoning and writing lecture. Lecture always goes for like the full hour. Our topic for this last semester of year 1 is statutory interpretation. So I took quite a few notes from this class here because I found this really helpful. I'm also continuing to use this book, and then I'm going to use my old legal systems book for personal property just so I can fill it up. Also started doing the to-do lists again for the week. I just need to double check and make sure I haven't missed anything else for personal property and make sure I haven't missed anything else for legal reasoning, but so far a nice short to-do list, which we love to see. And then on Sunday night I also wrote a to-do list for the week just for like housework and things like that for myself. Phil is currently on his way home, so we'll probably do dinner around like 6:37ish. We're just having chicken rice risotto tonight, which is great. I have got a Skype call with my sister, my sister's boyfriend, and then my mum, my dad, and my sister at 8. Honestly, we haven't done it in a while, but we have a like family group chat, and so we're always like messaging in there, but it's nice to just do like a big family Skype. For those of you who are new here, I live in Auckland, and which obviously you can probably tell, my parents and now my sister are also in Hawke's Bay. Honestly don't know what else Phil and I will get up to. I kind of feel like doing some baking because we do not have much food in the house at all, and then I might do a little bit more editing of my exam vlog. Tomorrow I've only got a 1-hour lecture, so I've got like a lot of tomorrow and Thursday where I can work on like readings and things like that. And then I'm going to try and leave Saturday as like a YouTube work day because I've got a couple of videos that I'm currently in the middle of that I would like to try and finish, and then I'm good for content for a while. Decided to bake, as you can see, because I'm in the kitchen. So got my KitchenAid out ready to go. This is such a game changer with baking. And then this is the recipe that I'm using, so you can pause the screen, but I'm gonna show you guys when it's done. Hello guys, so today it is Wednesday and as you can see I'm at home, so I don't technically have class until 2 o'clock. I technically have that second sign language lecture from 2 to 4. However, I think I'm not gonna go purely because I didn't understand the first one and I don't think I'm going to understand this one. And it's not a matter of the fact that it's like difficult and I'm just like, oh, I can't do it, it's too hard. The fact that it's paraphrasing sign language and I can't even have a full conversation in sign language, let alone know how to paraphrase it. So I've emailed my lecturer because I have a different lecturer today. I was gonna go in, but I thought it was a 1 hour class and I was like, oh, I can sit through it for like an hour, that's fine. But it's a 2 hour class and I just don't think it's a good use of my time. So I think tomorrow when I am at uni again, I'm gonna have to go into the law faculty and try and get them to swap out that class. I slept in this morning. I honestly did not get a great sleep last night. Like I just kept having very vivid dreams, like one after the other. I can also feel that the sickness that I've got is getting worse because I'm starting to feel very like hot and cold. So I slept in until like 9 and then just watched a little bit of YouTube in bed. I also did my quiet time and then, as you guys have seen, I've just done a morning of housework. So I took the bin out, I emptied the bin in the bathroom, I vacuumed the house because it was getting really bad, did some washing and then folded the washing in the spare room and I've put all of that away. Now I have just come and sat on the couch because I have a case to read for legal reasoning. I've come onto a database that we have access through our library and I just have to read this case, so it's gonna take me a while. Yeah, that's kind of it kind of stops like there. I really enjoyed reading all of the cases in the case booklet. I also have got my book over on the coffee table because I think I just want to write down some things about this case since we don't have the case book and I can't like bring it in. I also don't have any readings this week for personal property. I did a little bit more editing yesterday after making the brownie, so I would like to try and get that done today because I really want to get that up tomorrow morning before I go to class. Hello guys and welcome to Thursday of this first week of semester vlog. I have a 1 hour workshop from 1 until 2 and that one is for my legal reasoning and writing class. Hoping I get the same teacher as last semester because I feel like she taught really well and I feel like I learnt a lot being in her class and she just had a really like fun positive attitude to her, so hopefully I have her again. But I'm going to drive in today and Phil is actually coming in with me because he's starting work a little bit later. So yesterday, literally after I vlogged, as you guys would have seen, we did groceries, so I went to go and pick up Phil, came home, cooked dinner. I didn't end up editing my video yesterday. I just finished reading that case that I was reading and then I just watched YouTube because I was starting to feel a little bit off, and then after dinner I just crashed and just felt really not good, so I just went to bed. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, but I still woke up after like really vivid dreams. So I woke up at like 7:15 from a really vivid dream. I had an alarm for 7:45, so I kind of just like chilled in bed. I just could not get back to sleep, so I got up at 7:45 and just did some quiet time, and then I sat on the couch and edited the rest of my exam vlog video. So that is all done, that has finished saving. I've written the description, but when I get home I think I will watch it back because I always like watch it back just like all the way through just to make sure there's no errors, and then I'll upload that when I get home. Made the bed this morning, Phil and I, and then I have just been getting ready for uni. Also, actually, the other thing that Phil and I did yesterday night after groceries was we went and got tickets for A Quiet Place Day 1, like where it all began. So we're gonna go and watch that on Saturday at 20 to 9. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that film. I feel like there are so many good movies coming out at the moment, and that was one of the ones on my list. So we're both really excited to see that. The trailer looks really good, so fingers crossed it's good. I thought I'd show you guys my outfit today. I wanted something that was cute and cozy, still like I can take a layer off if I want to, because outside it's actually a beautiful day today. There are like a few clouds, but it's blue skies and sunny. I have this really chunky pink cable knit jumper, which is a new one that I've purchased this winter from Princess Polly. I absolutely love it. It's probably like one size too big, but it's just like nice and boxy. And then underneath I just have like a white long sleeved crop top. That way there's just like a bit of airflow going through so I don't like completely roast, because I've been feeling really like hot and cold at the moment, so that's not fun. And then I have these black and white checkered pants that have a little bit of a flare at the bottom. I have been living in these pants at the moment. I absolutely love them. These ones were thrifted. And then I'm just wearing my Mi Piace combat boots on my feet. I love these boots. They've been like a staple shoe for me. And then I also straightened my hair using my straightening brush from Kmart. That is literally the fit today. Really love it. We're about to head off in about 5 or 10 minutes. I won't be able to film in my workshop because that's where everyone is kind of at like tables, and then we like answer questions and stuff, so it's a bit more like interactive than a lecture is. Just parked the car on Princess Street. I literally had my indicator to go around the corner to see if there were any parks around the corner, and this van was pulling out just as I was there, so I like quickly chucked my indicator on and let him go out and then swung into his park. So I'm literally so happy. Phil, obviously, as you saw, is just leaving. He's heading down to the train station, but the time is about 20 past 12, so I'm gonna be here really early. I have been unenrolled out of that sign language class that I found too hard, and it turns out that that one you can't actually do without doing the one that I had earlier in the day. So you have to pass the earlier one in the day to be able to go to the second one. So now I kind of need another elective to do alongside my law degree. So I'm thinking I might just go back and do something in early childhood as well, because obviously I want children. This is where I've parked. It's a beautiful day. I do need to pay for parking, and there's a parking thing right out there, so that's good. But such a stunning day today. I'm so happy I got this park. So I just got back to the car after sorting out my elective change, which I will update you guys at home, and some girls just walked past and they're giving out free air fresheners. I think this is their business because they looked like this, but they just gave me a free one, and that's super duper cute. And you, like, if you post on your stories and stuff, you can win something, but very cool. So this is what it looks like. So it's Mr. Wiff. It says that it's Fuji apple, guava and lychee, Sunday dance in the orchid. So very cute. So thanks to the girls that just came and gave this to me. I am going to eat this pink bun and then drive home because I have like 4 minutes left on my booked parking, and I kind of want to get home before traffic is bad. Guys, I just put this air freshener up and it literally smells incredible. Like, it literally just smells like summer, like so tropical. So definitely, if you're in need of a new air freshener, check out these girls on Instagram. And I'm not just saying that for the sake of them giving it to me for free, but like, this actually smells really good. On the way home, I might listen to a podcast. So I have been loving this podcast at the moment, Hey Now podcast. It will be in a favorites video, but I don't even know when I'm going to be able to film that. It's these two people in the UK who just discuss all of their like favorite childhood movies, and there's so many good ones like Harry Potter, High School Musical. Zoe featured on one for Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. They've got like they had an animation series. They did like Shrek, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., 10 Things I Hate About You, Wild Child, which is one of my favorite movies, She's the Man, Devil Wears Prada, Legally Blonde, Mean Girls. Like there's just so many good ones.
It's gymnastics, I think. I don't even...
Because when I think of cheerleaders, I feel like the only...
Hello guys, so I'm home as you can see. I finished up the workshop and the workshop was really good. We didn't actually go through the case. I think we're going through that tomorrow. We are learning about statutory interpretation. So we just did a little bit of that. So we were given a statute to look through, and then we were given a problem to see if the problem matched the like statutes and things like that, and how you could defend clients and things like that. So when I got to the room where the workshop was, I got there about 20 minutes early, and then one of the other girls that were there told me we had a new book to pick up. So last semester, if you're not familiar, I'll show you, we got a like case book. So this was our one last semester, so this was our first semester one, so it was quite thick, and we didn't get told by the lecturers that we had another one, but obviously like everyone assumed that we had another one. So I went to go and pick that up, as you guys would have seen. So this is the one for semester 2, which I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a lot smaller. But it's just got like legislation and then cases where we can do interpreting and things like that. I also managed to sort out my elective, which is fantastic. So I went into the law faculty, which you guys would have seen, and then I just went round to one of the rooms around the corner from where all the like tables and chairs were set up, and I didn't catch the lady's name, but she was super duper helpful, and I basically just said to her I wanted to do another elective in early childhood alongside my law degree and alongside my like NZSL beginner elective. And so we found one that's kind of to do with like placement and how placement affects children, how the environment basically affects children and their development. So I'm hoping that that will be interesting. This class is also exclusively online, which to be honest is great. So it's on Monday nights, which I can't go this Monday because I am going to a friend from church's house for dinner. So I'll just have to like do the readings and stuff in the meantime, and check the slides, because I would imagine it's like a lecture or a tutorial where they might get us to interact, they might not. So that's really cool. So that is on Mondays from 6 to 8. That's great. So now I fully have Wednesday as a day where I don't have any uni like classes. So I can either use Wednesdays as a work day to like work at my job, or I can use it to like catch up on uni at home. I can use it to do YouTube, or I can use it to do housework. So that is literally fantastic. Hello guys, and welcome to Friday. So it is the last day that I'm going to film for this first week back of semester 2 vlog. I'm not going to lie, today I am not feeling great. I started my period like late yesterday, might be a bit TMI, but I do not do well when it's that time of the month. I always get really like sore and ill. So last night I did not sleep good. I was like up down pretty much the entire night. So I was a little bit in and out this morning as well, but I slept until about 9:30 and then did some quiet time, and then have just been like watching some videos and also reading my book. I have like 20 pages left of Layla by Colleen Hoover that I've been reading, so I think I started that on maybe Monday or Tuesday, so I really want to try and get that finished when I come home. But other than that, I just have gotten myself ready. I have a class today from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and that's it. So I'm gonna drive in again today. I didn't do too much yesterday after I filmed. Obviously you guys would have seen I uploaded my law exam vlog. I don't think I did much else. I made dinner. I made homemade pizzas for dinner, and then just watched a little bit of YouTube, and then went and picked up Phil from work when he finished at 9. So then we just came home and just chilled for a little bit. So I think when I come home today, obviously I want to finish my book, and then I've just got some sign language videos and stuff to watch, and then just see if there's any reading that I need to catch up on for the class for early childhood that was on Monday that I obviously wasn't enrolled in. Show you guys my outfit today. I feel like the lighting is really dark because the weather outside today is just not great. It's very like grey and cloudy, and it's been raining this morning, so honestly I don't really want to leave my house, but I kind of have to. Also, I didn't say, but my workshop has the same teacher as last time, and pretty much has all the same people, which to be honest is quite nice, because I got attached to everybody in my workshop, so it's nice that we're kind of like all back. Also, do excuse the unmade bed in the background. Brown fluffy teddy bear jumper. This was a thrifted find, but it's just a really good one. Like, it's really nice and warm. Ribbed long sleeve top underneath. That was also thrifted, and then I've again put on my black flare Kmart pants, and then I've again got my white chunky heelers on that I thrifted as well. I also straightened my hair because last night as well, when I finished picking up Phil, I had a shower, so washed my hair last night, straightened my hair. I am about to leave in about 10 minutes or so. I think I'm just gonna have a little bit of food before I go. I packed my bag last night, so that's all good to go, and then I'd already read the case. I'm literally in the same building that I was yesterday, but just on floor 4 rather than floor 2. So I just got out of my workshop. It was really good. I'm really happy that I went, because the case that we were reading was quite interesting. Learning about how the judges kind of work out what words mean and things like that was super interesting. I managed to get another park on Princes Street. It's just started raining, but I'm like right near the end, so I didn't think I was gonna get one, but I did, and I'm so stoked about that. Still loving this air freshener. The back of it is really cute as well. But yeah, now I am just going to drive home. As you can see, I have come home. I had some lunch, watched a little bit of YouTube, and I have just sat and finished Layla by Colleen Hoover. So this one is one of her thrillers. To be honest, it was not my favorite Colleen Hoover book that I've ever read. Thought it would be different to how it was written, and I kind of thought that the overall arching thing would be different to what it is. It's not as good in my opinion as Verity, which is one of her other thrillers. I don't think I'm actually going to keep this book. It is time to pick a new book, and I'm going to break my rule of reading one new book followed by one old book, because I really want to read mine and my sister's book club pick for July, which is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. It's set in a small town, and it's to do with sisters, so this was my pick, and I just thought that would be quite a good one to have for our book club. So this is the first book in the Knock 'Em Out series. So I have just spent about an hour and 15 minutes on my laptop, as you guys would have seen. I'm going through everything from my early childhood places and learning course, because obviously I wasn't signed up to it on Monday, so I took all these notes from the PowerPoint. As you guys would have seen, I had a couple of videos to watch and a piece to write for the discussion tab, and now I'm officially done, which is fantastic. So I think now that I am all caught up in my weekly to-do list for uni, I have absolutely nothing else to do. I also watched the videos for New Zealand Sign Language, so that's all done. I think I am just going to start editing another book video to go up hopefully tomorrow, and I need to cook dinner and then pick up Phil when he finishes work at 9 tonight, and that's pretty much it. And that is all that I filmed for this first week back of semester 2 at uni. Literally after I turned off the camera yesterday, I just edited all of my Rotary Club book sale haul, and then this morning I uploaded that to go and pick up Phil, and we did a Wendy's run, so I still have some of my shake from last night still to go because I couldn't get through it all yesterday. But yeah, that was our dinner last night. It was fantastic. My order is just a big bacon classic. Sometimes I get it as a combo, sometimes I don't. Last night I didn't get it as a combo, just got the burger and the chocolate shake, and I just got a small shake because their big shakes are massive and I just could not get through it all. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it coming along on this first week. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. If you guys want to watch more videos that I have filmed at uni or uni related content, I will leave the playlist down below in the description box for you guys to go and check out. Let me know what other uni videos you guys want to see as well, because obviously I've got 12 weeks until the end of semester 2. I do think I will do another like last week of my first year at uni video, and I also will do another exam vlog I think towards the end of the year because you guys are loving that video at the moment, so I'll do another one of those. I think that's everything, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.